America's finest city. What a gorgeous afternoon for baseball we have. Yu Darvish gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Elvis Andrus goes down for the first out of the game. So now it's Brian Reynolds batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Comes into this one at 271. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Tatis onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Brian Hayes digging in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Goodwin. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his own.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2, and he fouls this one off. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ready on 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is. So only 1 hit in the inning. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. 2 hits in 7 tries.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Sean Poppin, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Elvis Andrus. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple. 1 out now in the San Diego 3rd, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Rounder, pick up the ball.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And they won't even attempt to run on that arm and right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up 1st and 2nd here. Striding in is Jake Cronenworth, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Skied into very shallow right. Davis is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready now is Brian Goodwin as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Count is 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Chris Davis next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top 1-0. Next to stand in is Yu Darvish. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hicks at second. Nola at first. 2 out in the inning. Here's a pop-up now. Hayes will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that brings up Adam Frazier, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Next, it'll be Jacob Stallings. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tatis has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Sean Poppin stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the sixth. No balls and one strike. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff.
You know that as a pitcher, you're in the driver's seat right now. He's coming out of his shoes, and you see that lumber going flying. Pretty good chance you throw a breaking ball right here. You're going to get yourself another swing and a miss.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Elvis Andrus goes quietly, leading off the sixth inning. Into the box, Brian Reynolds. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's flowing.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there to put it away, and the runner will be retreat back to first. Up next for the Buccos, Brian Goodman struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ball one to start the at-bat. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. Reynolds leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
We got a full count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Pirates lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at
1. Ball 4, take the base.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all. And they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Chris Davis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Here we go, boys.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Adam Frazier comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Frazier rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.